Hey guys, I want to get a video about lessons from work and work people and just the things that you can learn when you're hooked up to success. Like my brain, trying to be modest here, but I mean hooked up to learning from other people, learning from all sources, learning all things. Lesson number 1. If you are in a position of authority, be it a deputy manager with a subordinate, a manager with a deputy manager, or a manager with a subordinate, the rule of authority, as far as I'm concerned, doesn't matter what job is. First one, number 1, be nice. And that doesn't mean be nice just to people you like. It means be nice to all your staff. All of them. Regardless of whether you consider them your friends or not. These are people that work for you, under you, but you should be nice to them. It's as simple as that. And I've learned that from work because my manager, I didn't want to see it because my first impression of him was not only we didn't click, but he was trying to show me, my first impression, the first time I met him, he was trying to show me state, like people do that don't particularly like me. They try and show that they're better than me by state. And if you do that, they're already saying to you, in effect, from a first impression this happened, the first time I ever met him, with Matt around, he did that. Kind of like, look at me, I can do this shit, and you can't. And this carried on. Almost all the time. I thought at first, I didn't want to believe at first that that impression was real, but actually it is. And now I'm coming more and more to the realization that, you know, it costs nothing to be nice to everybody, and yet he would go out of his way, the manager, to not be nice to me and say goodbye to other people. Simple little things like saying goodbye to everybody is something actually I do because I'm a nice person, but I learned from my last job in Audi. The guy Justin, the manager there, he told us a good little trick, and I think it's awesome. Say goodbye to everyone because it costs nothing and it makes you feel good, it makes them feel good. And yet Stuart never says goodbye to me, ever. And yet he'll go out of his way to say goodbye to other people, which I find interesting, because what he's doing in effect is he has a group where his friends, his work colleague friends, and then his non-work colleague friends, and I'm in the non-work colleagues friends group, so therefore I don't get praise, I don't get goodbye, thank you, hello. Well, sometimes I get hello, but it's only forced because he has to catch me up and it'd be too awkward not to in the moment. But the point is, when he has a choice to say goodbye, for example, because he's walking out and doesn't have to see me, he won't ever say goodbye. And yet people like Matthew, his higher up, always says goodbye as a golden rule. I think it's a little tactic he does, or maybe it's just his personality, but it's always important. So that's rule number 1. As a manager, or a position of authority over somebody, be nice to everyone that works under you. I'm going to take that lesson to my business and to my life, and I perhaps now from a position where I need people to be nice to me because I'm very soft, I've got low self-esteem or whatever, but when I do recover my confidence and gain, I'm still going to be nice to people, to everyone. It's just a character building, it's just a thing that makes me feel good, because I believe that all human beings have value, regardless of who they are. All human beings have value, and all human beings are going through shared experience. All human beings have not been asked to be born. All humans are just born. All humans you see will die, so therefore all humans are equal. I'm not including psychopaths in that. Interesting, huh? Psychopaths will die too, but they are definitely not fucking human. We don't want to like them. Anyway, that's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2, I learned a lot about sleep. This job has given me so much information about sleep. It's unreal, it's unfair, it's brilliant, and I love sleep. I love. I did want to get some of this. Lesson number 3, I've met guys now. I've met a guy who has a very, very weird, messed up mind when it comes to dating and relationships. Perfectly normal on the outside, perfectly normal, able to vibe, fucking happy, blah blah blah. But as soon as he gets a girl into him, he refuses to pull the trigger. And then the girl gets turned off over time, and he keeps repeating the cycle. He's repeating the cycle with 2 girls at work now, not 1, but 2. Gets the girl to like him, gets the girl super attracted, and then, when she's begging for it, he doesn't give it to her. And then, that'll be alright, but he gets pissed off that he's not giving it to her. He gets pissed off with her that he's not being a man when she's just opening up like a starfish and saying fuck me, and he's not doing it. and then he gets angry with her. And that's how the cycle goes. And that's a fucking damaged human being, and I've met one at work. He's damaged in dating relationships. Again, another important lesson for you. Another one I've come to see a lot with guys. Bearing in mind, I'm rewired my brain dating relationships to abundance, not scarcity. And yes, you can do it being a virgin, believe it or not. It's about how you think, about taking action, knowing you're going to believe in yourself. The point is that I'm learning that guys can be perfectly normal on the outside and fucking weird and bad beliefs, bad attitudes, bad mindsets on the inside. So it's not all that. Imagine this. Imagine from the point of view of a girl. She goes and meets a guy, and at first he seems fucking normal. Chat, vibing, super into him, blah blah blah. And then the attraction's like boom, and the attraction drops to 0 as he has a bad belief and he doesn't want to pull the trigger and he fucks things up in the relationship. This is what it's like to be a girl. Everyone thinks it's like easy. All guys at the beginning of pickup sometimes, especially hard case newbies, they're like really bitter towards women. And that's the wrong way to be. Do not be bitter towards women, because women have it just as hard as guys. Yes, they can have sex on tap with any guy they want to. B, can they have sex with the quality guys? Can they have relationships with the quality guys? They can have sex with quality guys, probably can they have relationships? No. And also when they go on dates, they see normal guys, they get attracted, and then all of a sudden it turns out the guy has something messed up in his head, and all of a sudden the attraction is gone. That must be really fucking frustrating if you're a girl. Really fucking frustrating. So there we go. There's your 3 lists I can think of. Always be nice as a manager. That's just a character thing. It makes people feel good. It makes you feel good. Number 2, learn a lot about sleep, and I've made loads of videos about that, so I'm not going to go into there. How important sleep is. And number 3, outwardly normal looking guys with fucking messed up brains. Peace.